Examination timetabling for undergraduate program using graph coloring approach. One of the most common academic scheduling issues that can be seen in any educational system is the generation of the examination timetable. An algorithm based on a graph coloring technique is one of the feasible solutions that can address this issue of the managing timetable. In this innovation, a systematic model was developed by using a graph coloring technique to generate an examination timetable based on the database obtained from the examination unit in University Technology Mara, CAWANGAN, Kelantan campus Macang. In the problem domain, type of constraints are defined as hard and soft in order to accommodate certain decisions. Workflow of the system is described by using a case study and efficient output was generated. The problem statement of this study is the involvement of large number of students and a large number of courses that are offered often make it difficult to arrange the exam without conflict. Second, the exam timetable could not be reused as the criteria and some of the problems constraints continue to change. Besides that, the generation of an exam timetable is very time-consuming when performed manually and needs a significant amount of workforce, which can often lead to the inefficiency. Certain conditions may not be necessary but should be fulfilled as far as possible, which are referred to as soft constraints. This innovation deals with the problem of timetable scheduling for the analysis, where graph coloring will provide an algorithm that will avoid or reduce conflicting schedule. Optimal solution to this problem can be identified by evaluating the corresponding graph with minimal coloring. The purpose of this innovation are to create examination timetabling for Bachelor of Science Honor Mathematics CS249 by using graph coloring. Second, to determine the chromatic and click number of the graph coloring. There are 4 steps to make sure this research study is successful. For the step 1, identify the constraint. For the hard constraint, a student cannot take more than one exam in the same period. Number of students seated for exam must not exceed the available hall. For the soft constraint, the most crowded exam must be put in the timetable primarily. No more than 4 exams in the same time. For the step 2 is list input. The input that are needed in this study is time and date for examination, list of subject, number of students registered, capacity of hall and class. For the step 3, use the graph coloring. For the first, choose subject with the highest degree as a center of the graph. Second, find all the subjects that intersect with center. Third, connect the center with other subject taken. 5. Repeat the same process for the second highest degree until the lowest degree. For the last step, step 4, allocate hall or room for scheduled exam. Result and discussion. Systematic examination timetable is arranged 3 classes, maximum capacity of 60 students at one time, 2 time period for a day, morning and evening session. In the graph, the vertices that have the same color can have the exam at the same time period. Table 1 shows the timetable of the examination. The day of an examination are chosen based on the color of the vertices obtained as in figure 1. There are 3 rooms provided in a day to conduct the examination. A room can have maximum 60 students. If the number of the students exceeds the room capacity, the balance of the students must have into the next room. But make sure to minimize the usage of rooms to become more strategic schedule. The chromatic number is dependent on the minimum color of the vertices. The color of vertices show the number of days for the examination. For the click number, maximum size of click, the intersection between the vertices. From click number, a subject contains all the elements that belong to another subject. For this study, chromatic number is 8, while for the click number is 7. For the commercial value, there is wide use of graph in providing problem-solving technique, especially in an educational institute. For the package A, it will cost 100 ringgit in a share, which is it will provide training or workshop material, workshop on making schedule or timetable, result interpretation. For the package B, it will cost 300 ringgit in a share for a service, provide services on a data collection, data analysis, data interpretation, recommendation. For the potential client, first, hospital for the making schedule, second, transportation for the making scheduling taxi and similar, third, wedding planner for the wedding seating plan. Conclusion for this study: by using method of graph coloring and examination timetable for Bachelor of Science on Mathematics, CS249 is obtained. The chromatic number is 8, represent the number of days for the examination. The click number is 7, represent 7 subjects taken by the student.